Today's video, friends, is all about my front porch. I'm going to be potting some plants, taking everything off the porch as you see it now, doing a little bit of cleaning, and adding some fall touches to the front porch. But first, let's start by potting up some plants. I ran to my local Walmart to try to find something for as far as mums and things like that, and they just didn't really have anything, so I ran by Lowe's, picked up a few plants. Ignore the pink pumpkins. This is on a, let's see, I think an early Saturday morning, and I'm getting ready for a baby shower for Vanessa, my daughter-in-law, who's about to have our granddaughter Lainey. So I just spray painted some pumpkins for her shower. But these are some plants I'm going to be working with today. I'm going to show y'all just a little bit of me trying to plan what plants I'm going to do and where I'm going to plant what, or where I'm going to pot what in what pot. So I've sped it up for you just a little bit, but just so you can kind of see how I try to do my plants for the front porch and for the back deck. I love creating like vignettes like I do inside the house, outside of the house. And those little buckets that you see there, those came last year. They had some mums in them. The mums died, and so I'm just going to reuse those pots. And did you know that when your mums die, I did not do this past fall when everything died, but you can plant those in your flower beds, cut them back, and then springtime, most of them will bloom back. It's really cool. I've done it before. It does work. So just a little tip for you, because we do spend a lot of money on those mums, and if you will plant them in the ground, cut them back, they will come back next spring. You might not get all of them back, but say if you plant two, one might come back, and sometimes you get all of them back. So it just depends on your weather. Here in Texas, it's been rather hot, so I was very proud of myself that on the front porch I still had a couple of my ferns still doing really well. So I am going to reuse those ferns on my front porch. Even though this is a fall front porch makeover, I'm super proud of myself. And here in Texas, we're all about ferns, and sometimes we can get away with leaving them throughout the year, but most of the time winter gets my ferns. But since I'm super duper happy that I've kept them alive this long, I'm going to reuse them in this video also. Alright, so I just showed you kind of how I took 3 plants and put them in one of those buckets and formed like a little vignette for the front porch. So keep watching, and I'm going to show you 1 or 2 more, and then we'll move back to the front porch area. And just to let you know, this is actually a 2-day video. This is an early Saturday morning where I'm doing all my yard work, and then tomorrow morning, early Sunday morning, I'll get out and decorate the porch.
Open up the window, I'm breathing in the last of September. I can feel the wind blow, and the late summer sky is like a giant ember. Everything is turning into gold when the autumn leaves are playing chase. It puts a smile up on my face. They leave their branches one by one and whirl around there just for fun. Some are faster, some are slow, and some are high and some are low, dancing through the last days of September. Since I was a little child, every year for as long as I remember, all the leaves were running wild, going on.
Alright, so that all of my plants are potted up and ready to put on the front porch, let's do a little bit of legwork. Let's get everything off the porch, just a tad bit of cleaning. I know some of you guys are not here for the cleaning, so I won't do much of that. But when I do my front porch area, I've got to sweep down cobwebs, I've got to wipe off the front door, and I've got to wipe out the window. So those are some things that I must do when I work on my front porch. Okay, now I had a pretty big summer project list. Projects on the inside of the house and projects on the outside of the house. And the main projects I wanted to get done outside was to paint the concrete here on the front porch and paint my door and my shutters this pigeon color that I picked up. I forget who it's by. I'll have to leave that in the comment section. But the pigeon is kind of like a bluish green color. So pretty. But as you can see, I did not get around to doing any of those projects on my porch. So I'm hoping when fall kind of settles in that I'll get on here and do a little cosmetic surgery, if you will, on the front porch. I've had that paint now for several months, and I just haven't stopped to get out in the Texas heat and get everything done like I should. So closer to Halloween, I'll add more decorations to this front porch. I love getting ready for my trick-or-treaters. So hopefully I'll have some time and I can get the front door painted and the shutters painted and give my house a little facelift on the front of the house. Okay, so now we're just going to take a second and get some cobwebs knocked down. I'm also wanting to pick up a new porch slot to go there by the front door and a screen storm door. I love screen doors. I love the ones where there's like half glass and half screen and you can raise it up when fall comes. I'm all about having my doors and windows open when fall gets here. So that's another couple of projects that I want to do on the front porch. I normally use my blower after I use my broom, but Derek took it to the Huntleys today, so I didn't have a blower with me. So I'm going to struggle, get a good arm workout, and sweep off the porch. Alright, so all I have here is some Dawn dishwashing liquid and some hot water in a little tub, and I'm going to take an old microfiber cloth and really do some deep cleaning on this front door. I like to take my old microfiber cloths that kind of wear out, look a little dingy, and I've got a basket in the utility room, and that's what I use for anything that I clean outside. I normally like to use paper towels outside. You'll see that in a second when I clean the window. However, I knew I needed to do some deep cleaning today on this front door, so I'm just going to use a rag and some Dawn dishwashing liquid. The Dawn Blue dishwashing liquid is just my go-to cleaner for everything. Does anyone else just love that stuff? I feel like it will cut grease and just does such a great job on any cleaning project that you have. I don't want any other product. I really don't want any Dawn that's got a scent to it or anything like that. I just want the original blue Dawn dishwashing liquid. Okay, so now that the door is good and wiped down, we will move over and I'll just use some spray away glass cleaner on the window. It actually wasn't that dirty. I try when I clean the inside window, I try to go on out and clean the outside window too, because that sucker can get pretty dirty. And the door was extra dirty because our sweet Drake that we lost, gosh, I think it's been about 2 months now. It's hard to keep up. Drake, when she wanted inside, she would scratch on the door and that we would go let her in. So I so miss that sound. So the door was just extra dirty. I had not cleaned that door actually since we lost Drake. So it's been quite some time. So it feels really good to get the front door, the outside of the front door cleaned and the windows cleaned. And we're almost done with cleaning, guys. Hang in there. And then we're about to add some simple fall touches to the front porch.
Hi friends, welcome to my channel. I'm Robin and welcome to my front porch. Now that we've got some cleaning done here right beside the front door, I'm going to be decorating. Let's add some fall touches. I'm not going to do like real pumpkins, any of that stuff yet, but I am going to add a few mums. But I just wanted to kind of add some fall touches to my front porch since it's kind of getting fall weather. It's about 85 degrees today, so it's a little hot for a fall porch, but I've got to get this done. I'm so glad you're here. Let's get going.
And guys, this is Remy. He belongs to the next door neighbors. You'll see him in and out of the video today. And you'll see that even though I did my whole inside of my house pretty much neutral this year, neutral fall decor, I love doing traditional fall decor out on the front porch. I think it really makes the house pop because the house is white and you can pretty much see it from the road. So I love doing oranges and stuff on the front porch. I just picked up a couple of new things. That fall sign and this 3-tiered pumpkin is from Walmart. I've had that cute little watering can for some time. I love picking up watering cans from the thrift store. And then once I get my decor down, you'll see me just kind of placing all of the different plants that I potted yesterday and just kind of filling in this area and make it more complete. Okay, now let's stop and decorate here beside I call this a porch rocker because it does kind of rock. This came from my friend Charlotte's trade days. Her and her husband David own a trade days here in our local hometown, and lots of my stuff that I have on my front porch and on my back deck and some things inside came from their trade days. They travel all over the state of Texas, even outside the state of Texas, to get things to sell at their trade days. And this came from like a public park somewhere outside of Texas. Charlotte, I'm sure you're watching, so let us know in the comment section what park this swing came from. I just love it. It really looks great here on the porch, and so putting black accents beside it is really pretty. So I've robbed these lanterns from the inside of the house. I did have them on my fireplace. I've taken them out here and put them on the porch. They look so good at night, lit up with these battery operated candles. So closer to Halloween, I'll add some pumpkins on the inside of them and maybe hang some welcome signs on the top of the lanterns. But just for today, I'm keeping it pretty simple. Another area that I'm leaving really simple is my front door. I'm just going to leave my magnolia wreath up here. I think it's a beautiful fall wreath, and just add a sweet little welcome wood sign. I got this welcome sign off of Amazon, and I just use it a lot. Sometimes I hang it from a lantern there by the front door. Sometimes I hang it on actually a wreath, but it's very versatile and I just love it. If I remember, I'll link it down low in my description box. It's very inexpensive, like I said, off of Amazon, and you can use it pretty much inside or outside of your house. Another thing I'm reusing is this rug. I picked up this rug from Hobby Lobby last year, and it's in really good shape, guys. So I didn't buy a new rug for fall. I may buy a new one for Halloween, but right now we're just going to use this pretty little fall leaf welcome mat here by the front door. I actually have 2 of these mats that go by the front door, and I'm going to use the other one by the back door. I'll have a back deck refresh closer to Halloween. Also, I might combine my front porch and my back deck in my next video, so make sure you've got that bell notification button hit so that YouTube can notify you when I upload that video. I've got a few more fall videos coming to you guys, and then it'll be time for Christmas. Oh my goodness. So before you know it, I'll have to put some Christmas content out there for y'all. But right now, we're just going to concentrate on all the cozy fall vibes. And I know some of you are cringing right now. Robin, don't do the fern, because I'm so proud of this fern, and it does add a little bit more sweet touch to the porch. So I'm going to hang up my fern, add my favorite front porch sitting pillow, and then add a cute little fall pillow here on the rocker. Now I have to take these up when Remy is in town, when Remy's around, because he will get one of these suckers and take off with it in a heartbeat. So my pillows have to go back and forth off the rocker. And then I love adding these cute little lights to my plants on the porch. They really look great at night, and they give it just a cute little touch. So if you haven't done that, pick you some up at the dollar store for like $1 and add them to your plants. It really adds a cute little touch. Like I said, especially at nighttime, it really helps to light up your porch.
Okay, we're finally done. Thank you so much for spending some time with me today, guys. I really appreciate you guys. I hope that I encouraged you somehow to add some fall touches to your front porch, back porch, your deck, whatever your outside area is. I'll have another front porch refresh with me when it gets closer to Halloween. I love preparing my front door for my trick-or-treaters, so I'll have another one then where I'll have more pumpkins and more lights and things like that. So, okay guys, I will see you next week, and happy fall, y'all!